Hello and welcome back to LFC Online. It's your boy Harold. You may also know me as Lord Harold. You can call me whatever you like. If you're new here, hello, how are you? This is LFC Online, the best LFC channel, I have to say. Obviously, I'm featuring on it. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, this is the first of its sort. I've come to give you a pre-match preview. Liverpool take on Newcastle on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. after a disappointing game at Ellen Road where we couldn't see out our 1-0 lead and we ended up drawing there in what was apparently a win for football. I feel like a news reporter doing this, honestly, hilarious. But yeah, that draw at Ellen Road meant that we are now 2 points off of top four after all of the different fixtures that have occurred in the last few days. Annoyingly, we could have been so much closer, would have been tied to fourth. Obviously on 53 points now, everyone in around that 55, 56 mark. It's very congested in there. We would have been all up in amongst it, but at least Chelsea didn't win. Anyway, to this game, look, we have to move ahead. So much has happened in football. I'm not going to gloss over the Super League. I just want to have a Newcastle-focused preview, and then on the weekend I will give you guys, or I'll record it, depends on whenever it goes up. I'll record my own thoughts on the Super League and how I feel about things, and that can be its own thing. Yeah, so let's just try and sidestep it for now, but let's see. Look, the right decision has been made, I guess. So look, let's move on from here and let's see what happens. But yeah, Newcastle. That is the next focus. We need to win. It's as simple as that. Like, it's every game until the end of the season right now, it is a cup final for us. We need top four. There's links of us, obviously, to the star that is Mbappe and the Haalands of the world and even the Sanchos, etc. Look, they want Champions League football. Simple as that. I know we'll be financially fine if we don't get Champions League. However, it's not something we should be flirting with, you know. Like, although we've missed a good portion of our very good players through untimely and unfortunate injuries, if we miss on top four, we only have ourselves to blame. And I'll blame that stint that we had at home where we lost 6 games in a row, right? So, very important game, this Newcastle game. So I was doing a bit of research for this game, and I was thinking, I was like, we haven't lost to Newcastle in a while, have we? Like, I genuinely can't remember the last time we lost to this team. Turns out the last time we actually lost to them was in December 2015. So that was a good while ago, right? The last time they put us at Anfield was in April 1994 in the league. Guys, that was before I was born. I know I look old, okay, I know, but it was before I was born. Madness. So look, but I know this is a year where records are meant to be broken, I guess. Fulham are beating us at home, Brighton are beating us at home, Burnley are beating us at home. Look, let me stop there before I start to experience that heartache again. But yeah, we got a Newcastle team who are not doing so badly themselves. They are unbeaten in 3. They have most recently won against West Ham. They've beat Burnley, and they've drawn to a very respected Jose Mourinho Spurs team. Obviously, he's no longer there, but Newcastle are doing all right for themselves. They did us a favour on the weekend as well by beating West Ham. So look, they're not gonna lay over for anyone. They're here to play for sure. So we need to have our A game about us. A little word on our boys. So obviously Hendo is still out. He was predicted to be back for April, but you know how it is with LFC nowadays. When it comes to injuries, we're very vague. We don't tell people when they're actually coming back just because of frights and like harassment of players being told they'll be back, etc. However, there's a couple of people that could be making some appearances back into the starting team, or at least the squad. So Nat Phillips obviously missed the Leeds game through a minor hamstring injury. So he's back. He was back in light training. So let's see if he's involved in the squad. That'd be amazing, because good to see Fab back in the 6 would be fantastic. And funnily enough, the goal we concede, I don't think we concede it if he's there against Leeds. I will go into Newcastle, but I just wanted to mention that a header. We conceded a bloody header, right? Like, what's going on? Anyway, to Llorente, anyway, it's annoying. The guy who headers everything wasn't there. It's unfortunate, but hopefully he can make his appearance back. And Curtis Jones, our very own homegrown star boy. We haven't seen him play since the 1-0 loss at home to Chelsea on March the 4th. So it'll be good to see him back in the swing of things. It'll be good to see him at least in the squad, because I know he was an unused substitute 5 games after that as well, from that Chelsea game as well. So I don't really know why as such. I feel like he maybe fell out of favour a bit, and maybe Klopp managing him a little bit. Fair enough. I mean, he's still a very young man, but it'd be good to see him a little bit more. He's got that X factor about him. That I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint it, but he's got something about him that is very different to our rest of our midfielders, and he can shoot. Bloody hell, he can actually shoot. You know, it's as simple as that. It'll be good to have a midfielder burst into the box and shoot. You know. And actually hit the target as well. Like those are a couple of things that we haven't been blessed with over the years, unfortunately. So yeah, back to Newcastle and how I think they'll line up. So they sport some sort of variation between a 5-3-2, and you know what it's like when there's a 5 defense. It converts into like a 3-5-2 otherwise, and yeah, it's like a hybrid, if you like, of a formation. And Steve Bruce, you know what? It's going to be another low block. Like, we're going to have to deal with it. Obviously, we've had our failures so far this season, like I was mentioning, Fulham, Burnley, Brighton, just to name a few, all at home. Newcastle away, even, for goodness sake, that was awful, but we missed our chances, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, that's how they will line up. I think it'll be a 5-3-2 or 3-5-2 when attacking, if they attack ever. Their main threats are Alan Saint-Maximin, who I actually do like. He is a very, very good baller. He scored a decent goal on the week, and he scuffed his shot, still managed to go in. Dawson had an absolute awful day. Scored an own goal and then got sent off, poor fella. And who else is there? There's the Almiron, who always looks lively. Doesn't really score or do much, but he looks lively, and he's got some pace about him. Joe Linton, who I do not rate in the slightest, but somehow he always gets a goal against some of these sides. I don't know how. I do not rate him at all. I think he's very good. And Joe Willock, he's come out of nowhere. Obviously, he's on loan from Arsenal, and he's doing well. He's showing that perhaps he could be an adequate Premier League player. Look. It beats me. I'm in shock. I can't believe it. But anyway, thanks to you, mate. You managed to get the winner against West Ham. Look, I can't slander your name. So good job. But yeah, that's their attacking threat. If Joe Willock starts, I don't know. He hasn't really started. He hasn't been starting in the last few games. Obviously, since he initially moved over where he was starting and he's been falling out of the starting 11 nowadays. I don't expect a lot of attacking from Newcastle. We do need a Phillips back, because what they'll do is they're going to get the ball and lump it up along to Joe Linton, and he does have very good hold-up play. So we're going to need a man who can match him physically and in the air. So although Kabak can do the good work with the balls at his feet, it may not even get an opportunity to do that. He may just flick it on and come back to no man's land. So we do need a Nat Phillips there, who is there to header a brick if it's there. For goodness sake, that guy will header anything. So yeah, that's the kind of matchup that I'm imagining. How we'll line up is what I have envisioned. There is talks about a Jota injury. He wasn't seen in the pictures of the guys today when they were training. So, and there's just talks of like some awful injury. But you know, I'm not going to scare anyone. I don't want to even think about injuries until they're confirmed. But yeah, so how I think we'll obviously start our usual 4-3-3. I think we'll go Ali, Trent, Robbo, Kabak, Phillips, Fab in the 6, Thiago, who I do have to mention. I will come back to him. Thiago, Wijnaldum. Leicester said it better. Mane, Firmino, and Salah, right? But I want to talk about a couple of people that I just mentioned there, because I didn't actually get a chance to speak on their performance after the Leeds game. So, Alisson, welcome back, mate. Don't know where the hell you've been. Thank you for instilling some confidence back into us. Make some quality saves. Very important. That 1-1 actually flattered us in the end. We didn't take our chances, but neither did Leeds. Leeds create an incredible amount of chances and miss so many chances. Patty Bamford hit the bar himself. Had so many one-on-ones they could have scored. There's another fella, I think his name is Taylor. He just couldn't get a goal for himself. It's unfortunate. I mean, we don't care, but unfortunate for him. He just can't hit the back of the net. But yeah, the chances were far from few and far between. Yeah, so on Alisson, fantastic display. Like, he made some quality saves. And Thiago was brilliant. Thiago picked the ball up, looked forward, and was always looking to get in behind. As soon as there was a runner, he was looking to ping someone and get behind. Salah comes on, he does the exact same thing, gets the ball and pings it down behind, and Salah should at least hit the target. Probably, I would say he should score, but he scuffs his shot, which is annoying. So yeah, that's how I think we'll line up. Thiago was quality, so was Alisson, so shout out to those guys. Trent Alexander-Arnold is showing Gareth Southgate why he should be in the England squad. He's balling out of control. It's an absolute joy to watch him play, honestly. Whenever he gets the ball, I just look up, I'm like, I don't know who he's going to pick out, but I know he's going to be pinpoint, and he's a fantastic talent to have. I'm so glad that we have him. So if you've been tuning in to our post-match reactions or my post-match breakdowns, you often see that I speak a lot about conversion and just the importance of the first goal. It is, I can't stress it enough, the importance of a first goal in any game, particularly against a team with a low block, is so important. Although you're gonna have your best strikers who miss chances, the first goal is so key. It dictates what goes on for the rest of the game. Often now we're having low block teams who, you score the first goal against them, they will remain in their shape. They won't deter away from it and just hope to catch you on a break, and then eventually they'll then go gung-ho. As they start to get a bit more brave, they realise that they're a goal down, they're going to take more risks. So they won't just accept a loss, right? So naturally they'll open up themselves more, and that will play into our hands. The first goal is so key, and if you notice, we have to work so hard for our goals. We work so hard for our goals, and league's just carving us open at will. It's unbelievable. We need to take our chances so we can have some more open opportunities like that, because we're so expansive. There's so much space in behind for the teams to get in behind us. We're always looking to score, but we're not taking our chances, and teams are then doing it to us. Leeds are quality footballing side. All credit to Bielsa for the culture he's created there. But we need to take our chances. And it's going to be the same against Newcastle. We need to take our chances. Just to give you guys some numbers, right? Just you can compare how we're doing conversion rate wise, yeah? So I did a bit of research on this, a little bit of homework, because it really bothered me. So yeah, I'm going to read it out. So guys, out of 641 shots in the league I have here, we scored 54 goals. That's a conversion rate of 8.4%. That is the 10th worst or 10th best, it's right in the middle, in the league, right? You're thinking, oh, you know, it's offside. Let me just compare that to how we've done in previous years. That's 8.4%, right? Have that in mind. Last year, we were second in that list. We were at 22%. Obviously, we won the league. It was fantastic. We got 99 points. We were incredible. The year before that now, 20.6%. Even the year before that, we were fourth in the list with something like 16 or 18%. Guys, like, we're on 8%. We're literally converting 8% of our shots on goal. It's not that chances aren't coming. They're coming. They're coming way more than ever. If I were to check the number of shots we've taken in comparison to anyone else, especially shots on target or big chances, we're right up there in the upper percentile. I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but we need to take our chances. And I don't know how you teach or how you coach a player into just converting. All of them are at risk. All of them are to blame for that. Although Salah's he's ticking along like he always does. He's a bit of a robot. He's a bit of a freak, to be honest with you. I don't know how he keeps doing so well. But he's also one that he has to hold his hands up as well. Salah, Mane, Firmino, look, all of them, they refuse to convert their chances, and it's resulted in these low block sides getting the better of us. We do not. At one point we were struggling to create. Now we're creating at will, and we are not scoring. And even when we do create, we create maybe some chances that taking a bit longer to create, and we'll still miss them. So the emphasis on getting those opening goals especially is so key. So look, I'm speaking out to you guys because I hopefully you share the same gripes as me, but it's so frustrating when you have your top class talents missing glorious opportunities. And yeah, that's often that is what decides the game. That's unfortunately that. But anyway, that's my small little rant over in terms of conversion. Hopefully they prove me wrong and I can come back to you guys and be like, well, look at us, we're amazing, we won. But yeah, what's my predictions for the game? I think we see out a 2-1 win. I think they get the opening goal. Oh, no, I don't want to say that. That's not true at all. I think we go 2-0 up and then they get a consolation, maybe from like a corner or something. But yeah, I think we get the win. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't, in all honesty. So yeah, up the Reds. Excuse me. I think I have no reason to think that we wouldn't win. I think we're the better team. We're the better squad. We just need to convert our chances. That's it. Because we will create chances. Just need to take advantage of those. So let's hope we do that. And Trent exploits the hell out of their left back. And he's actually not even. If I'm not mistaken, he's a Finland. I think his name's Johnson or something like that, who I haven't seen much of. And Robert does the same with Jacob Murray playing not in his preferred position at right wing back either. So let's see if we can take advantage of that. And yeah, up the Reds. Let's see how we do. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you do. Please make sure you are if you like the kind of things that we chat about. There's also games we have on the channel. More to come, more exciting ideas as the world opens again, especially in London. Life would be great. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike if you didn't. Fair enough, just so we can know whether we continue doing type of videos if you like it. Comment down below your thoughts, and that is all. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.